Hello, welcome to English 101, Mesa College, fall semester 2023. And the class is starting on August 21st, although feel free to look at it a few days before since I opened the class early so you could just look it over and get a chance to navigate through it. At any rate, here's the class calendar. I thought I'd start here. And as you can see, there's kind of a layout here. Reading assignments, I'll always list on Mondays unless there's a Monday holiday or something. And discussion usually on Wednesdays. First installment, it's a two-part discussion, well, three-part if you count the response. And then here on Fridays, the second installment on the discussion, your second posting of the week, and a reading question. Set of reading questions, usually about 6 of them. If you've done the reading, they're a piece of cake, and feel free to have the readings open when you're taking them. They're open book quizzes. How could you go wrong? Notice that the class is laid out all the way through the calendar, through the semester. I do this on purpose in case anyone wants to read ahead, and especially because you're taking other classes perhaps and you want to organize your study, your reading, other events in your life appropriately so you don't feel overwhelmed or get behind. I wouldn't want that, and neither would you. Let's go to the course homepage. Your home away from home, so to speak. And there we are. And it's a good place to go either after you've looked at the calendar or before. I always give a little introduction to what we're doing in a particular week. It's a good read because it'll tell you what we're doing and why in a particular week. And I give you a to-do list. This, of course, is the to-do list for the first week. And you can see that besides the calendar page, you can also see assignments here on the assignments page. There's a discussion due Wednesday and Friday, like I said. There is a writing assignment. This one's a short one. And just something to get you going. And no sources required. Your own head is all we need for that. And keep it attached to your body by all means. And also you'll see the reading questions. And again, they're not there to embarrass you, to shame you, make you feel stupid, anything like that. It's there to give me a sense of how well you understand what you're reading. And if you're struggling with that, I can help you. But I need to get an idea where you're having trouble in order to do that. And let's jump on down to where a lot of other course content is on the modules page. You'll see that the class texts are right here. It contradicts what you saw in the online class discussion or the class description that was on the Mesa website and the class schedule. Yeah, you do need to get textbooks, but the bookstore charges way too much for textbooks, and mostly the print version. Sorry, bookstore, my students need a little bit better. So what I've done is made the ebooks available free for 2 of them. And the other one is about $48. And because I'm the author of that one, I'm kind of stuck with the publisher's need to have students pay for the book. What I did do is bargain with them on the price. I got them to do away with the print version of the book, just do an ebook version. And I'll explain as we go along why this is an essential book for you to have. It's unlike any other college textbook you have ever seen. Now, how to get 2 of them free, the other 2. Be sure to read this. I mean, I like free, don't you? And it kind of summarizes the books, gives you an idea of what the content is and how to get a hold of it. Let me know if you have any trouble with this. I will follow up with the source. In this case, it's the Mesa Library. So good stuff. More on the modules page. The reading guides, and that's because of strategic thinking and complex problem solving, is a little bit less readable than the other two books. And we're going to have a lot of reading assignments in it. So I wrote up some reading guides. I'm starting with chapter 9 because it's a bit more readable than chapter 1, which we'll do after chapter 9. A little strange, I know, but bear with me. I think you'll understand what the book's about and why you're going to use it if you approach it this way. And when you open the reading guides, you'll see one other reason I'm offering these is I'm trying to teach you a new way of reading college textbooks that will increase your reading comprehension and eventually save you time. So stay tuned for those. Won't be in the first week, but coming up. Writer's Toolbox, some useful resources there. I'll explain those as we go along. A couple of more on the web links and the grading contract for that first writing assignment you saw a little earlier on the assignments page, which you can also see on the calendar page, by the way. All grading in this course is contractual. I list the requirements, and if you meet all those, you get 100% on that assignment. If you don't quite get all the way there, but you do fairly well, of course, you're still going to get a fairly good score. But I want to know if you're struggling by all means. And on that note, let me take you one more place. This discussions page right here. It's another way to find our weekly discussion, but there's something else here that's really important. Place to ask me questions about a course assignment, course requirement, course policy. I'm here to help. That's what teaching is all about. So if you have a question, please ask it. And if it's of a personal nature, like your grade or something like that, you can use the inbox page, which is basically an email application over here on the left. But here in the chat room, if you want to ask a question about an assignment or something related to the course, please ask it. Your classmates may have been thinking of asking the same question. You beat them to it. Other people in the class might benefit from seeing my response to you. And I always have time for your questions. And oh, by the way, just as an added incentive, if you bomb one of the reading questions in any week, if you ask a question here, you'll pick up points equal to one weekly reading quiz question. So I did that there to sort of motivate you a little bit, but you know, your own curiosity is a motivation. And also if you're feeling a little bit lost, a little bit overwhelmed, you don't quite understand an assignment, please, I really want to hear from you. And that's about it. I'm looking forward to a great semester, getting to know you a little bit as a writer and as a student and as a person. And we'll be in touch.